Hello guys, and welcome to Universal UK Unlocked. Yesterday, Universal announced that they are building their theme park in Bedford, UK. Today we'll be going through all of the information and going through the concept art and hearing what my speculations are, as they're not doing anything yet because it's way too early. Okay. First of all, initial resort plans also feature a 500-room hotel and a retail, dining and entertainment complex. So 500-room hotel, that's next to, so here's the concept art. This is the 500-room hotel, because that is the only hotel there. And it will lead you into the park. So this is the high quality rendering, so later we'll be zooming in and taking the way through properly. Okay, generating nearly 50 billion of the economic benefit for the UK and creating thousands of new high quality jobs. I think it said like 28,000 jobs. It's quite a lot. Approximately 80% of employees expected to come from Bedford. Yep. Right, what benefits would this park have for Bedford and the UK more widely? Again, 50 billion of economic benefit for the UK and creating thousands of new high quality jobs. 8,000 new jobs once operational, rising to 10,000 by year 20 of operation. Projected 20,000 jobs through construction. So 28,000, that's what I was, 80%, that's what we just said. 1.5 further jobs created through the UK economy. Okay, when will you start construction? We are currently focused on submitting our planning proposal to the government with a projected construction start date in 2026. So that's probably because Epic Universe is happening at the minute. I think Epic Universe is open May 22nd. They'll need to clear out the area and sort stuff. But so 2026, and I don't know if it says it here. Where does it say? They said somewhere about 2031 opening. I don't know. I'm gonna carry on doing this, hopefully, when construction starts until that 2031 date, which I'll either be 20 or 21, depending on what time of the year it is. But let's have a look at the rendering now. Okay, so around here, first thoughts, I thought it looks a little bit like Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios Florida because of the massive lake in the middle. So looking around, it looks like there's going to be probably 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 lands. There looks like to be 2 major coasters, which hopefully actually open in this UK weather. But let's have a close-up look now. Let's start over here. So this just looks like a casual, normal Universal circular plaza. It's similar to this. This is in Orlando, Florida. This is just the circular plaza with the logo and stuff. And there looks to be no city walk here. Unless it would be out here in these sides. But it looks like there's no city walk in this. I think there's only a city walk in Orlando, I don't know. Unless this kind of is with little shops and stuff. But this entrance gate is very similar to Universal Studios Florida entrance gate. So that looks almost identical, to be honest. And then over here, by the Universal logo, so this looks like it would either be where you scan in your tickets, or where you can buy tickets. I don't know if they do tickets there. I think they are in Epic Universe at the minute, actually. There's tickets there, and there's like, yeah. But yeah, carrying on through the entrance plaza. This looks like just some like Hollywood. Well, I think in Orlando and stuff it is like Hollywood themed. If they would do that the same for UK, or they do it slightly different. This looks like to be some sort of theatre or cinema. I was thinking at first a theatre like in Orlando with where they did the what's it called? I forgot what it's called, but there was a massive like show in there. And then over here seems to be the 500 room hotel. It seems to be a park connected one, which is pretty cool. So you go in there. If you had these rooms here, you'd get a pretty good view. But I reckon it would lead you straight out into the park, just like Grand Helios at Epic Universe. That's right at the back of the park, and it leads you right into the park, which is pretty cool. Because there doesn't seem to be any other hotels outside. This car park looks like hotel only, because that wouldn't fit a whole theme park. The only thing I was thinking is this side where the hotel is, would this still be themed on the wall for the guests walking in this way, or would it just look like the back of a hotel? I don't know. This seems to be like a little standing point, so you can look over the river and look at these other lands and stuff. But okay, we'll work our way to the left. So here looks like some seating area, maybe a restaurant, or just a little cafe or something, I don't know. Right, here it looks like the first land, maybe like a kid's DreamWorks land, like what they've just done in Orlando. So this could be like DreamWorks, which is like Shrek. I forgot the other ones. Oh. Except it might not be Shrek, because I'm thinking about the other side, there might be Shrek. We'll get to there in a bit though. But this seems to be like umbrella rides, maybe teacups. I don't know what this could be. Maybe like a walkthrough. This could be a tiny dark ride. There seems to be a few dark rides in here, which I think is a good idea. But over this way now, we got a little outdoor like show arena with seats. And this area I am really confused on. I have no clue what this could be. There's loads of buildings. People are saying Back to the Future, because I don't know, yeah, but it could be. And then here's this coaster over here. So I expect this to go through these buildings and through station stuff. This seems to be a launch. At first I thought it would be a flying coaster because of this the pretzel loops and stuff, but if you look at the coaster car, it doesn't seem to be flying. It seems to be on the top of the track, and I think it will just be it, because there's two spikes here. I would laugh if this becomes the UK's new highest coaster. I would feel really bad for Thorpe Park. But it seems to be one spike, which could be then a switch track to here. Go through all of this. Second spike. Pretzel loop into the station. Don't know what could happen inside. If that's going to be themed. If it's just going to be a station here maybe. And then some restaurants on the side. Or even a little dark ride. I don't think that would fit a dark ride in, but you never know with Universal. But that looks like, yeah, a good ride. Okay, so then over to this side, you seem to have a little bridge, and then this area seems to look like Jurassic Park or Jurassic World or something, because these look like the little huts of like the Discovery Centre, if you get what I mean. There's lots of like forest trees, waterfalls. Looks very like Jurassic Park like. And then this bit here seems to be like a twin drop towers, a little bit like Doctor Doom Fearful at Orlando. And these areas here seem to look a bit like a raptor paddock from Jurassic Park. That's what I thought anyway. If you see the resemblance, that's how you say it, yeah. And then maybe like a little kiddie bit here. That'd be pretty good. Right, and then round here, this looks like Jurassic Park, and then it's got a massive show building, which is actually it's bigger than the car park, I think. Yeah, massive show building, which could either be a really big dark ride, or, well, it can't really be anything else really. Indoor coaster. Could be a little bit like the Jurassic World ride in Beijing. That is a dark ride. And then round here, this place looks nice. I think it could be a restaurant because there's a few buildings. Maybe a Jurassic Park themed restaurant. And then this coaster, people are saying Wicked, but I think that's too new for it to be like an area. So I was thinking to make it bigger, and it could just be a Jurassic World coaster. A little bit like Velocicoaster type, because it goes over the little lake in the middle, which is actually really cool. Yeah, that is cool, going over the lake. So I thought a little Jurassic Park bit maybe. But I mean, you never know with those coasters. And then this area over here, people are saying it could be like a James Bond one, but personally I just think, to agree with the other people, it's like Waterworld at Universal Studios Hollywood, because that would just make the most sense. Stunt show, explosions and stuff. And then making our way over here, this area, at first glance I thought it could be like Dark Universe at Epic Universe, until I saw this little building and I made it out with this building from Shrek 2, and it looks pretty much identical. So I don't think it would be Dark Universe after looking at that. It's probably a Shrek area. I would like it if it was Dark Universe. And then there seems to be like a massive dark ride or staff building or something over there that people are walking to. This is probably like a storyline dark ride, like for kids, as it's Shrek probably after seeing that picture. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. That's just a little world really. And then here, this I think will be like Illuminations or a Minions land, because it looks identical to the one in Beijing. This coaster thing in the middle, these little houses, that little area looks identical. I couldn't find a good picture, but there was a better picture a few hours ago that I saw. I just lost the picture completely, so I couldn't find it, but it looks identical. So it could be restaurants, maybe a little dark ride. I know I'm saying dark ride a lot, but it would make sense for the UK as well, because it's such poor weather here. But just a little kids area. There could be like a Secret Life of Pets ride, maybe in one of these buildings like in Hollywood. That'd be pretty cool. And then we just make it back to this area. I don't know, this is probably just a restaurant, like an indoor seating restaurant. And then loads of staff buildings behind. But yeah, that is my thoughts on it. And seeing the new animatronics and all of that stuff for Epic Universe, we have got high hopes for this theme park. Because all of the animatronics and stuff that were at Dark Universe, and apparently there's really good ones in the Ministry of Magic at Epic Universe. We got high hopes for this, hoping it will be as good. And hopefully takes in some of those ideas. This Jurassic Park area would be pretty cool because it looks quite big as well. I really hoped this could be a Dark Universe area because that would be really cool, like in Epic Universe. But seeing at that picture, it's probably Shrek. 2 kids areas. If this is a kids area and this is a kids area, that's 2 kids areas. But I don't think there would be 2 kids areas. So we'll just have to wait and see. Any other news and stuff that comes up, or important stuff, I will update you on YouTube videos. Yeah, when construction starts, I'll keep up on construction as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and like or whatever, and comment in the comments. Let me know what you think about this park. Let me know your ideas around the outside and the different lands and areas. Let me know, I really want to hear. But anyway, thanks for coming. See you later.